everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is May and on my channel I love discussing things luxury, fashion and travel related. So if any of those three catch your attention, I would love for you to consider subscribing down below and joining this family. Today I will be filming my entire handbag collection and I will be going into luxe and non-luxe items. Just wanted to show you all of the handbags that I have been working on to build my collection over time. There are a few that I would still love to add to this collection, but as of right now, I think everyone has a special place. I want to start off with my personal favorite brand, and that is Louis Vuitton. I acquired my first Louis Vuitton piece back in 2012 while we were in Paris, and it was my first year wedding anniversary gift from my husband. So this piece will always remain in my collection. I actually recently did a review about this bag, so I won't go into much detail, but it is my Speedy 35 in the Damier Ebene print, and I absolutely love this handbag. It does have my initials hot stamp there, which is one of the main reasons why it's never gonna leave my collection. It just holds so much sentimental value. So I'm really excited to keep this one for the long haul. Continuing within the Louis Vuitton family, my second handbag is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the size, and this is in the Monogram print. Now, the reason why I purchased this bag was actually because it did come with a little clutch wristlet kind of pouch with it. And I thought it was a great 2-for-1 deal. You know, I'll have the tote, which is a great handbag to have just in general. And then I'll also have, you know, the little wristlet and clutch to use on night outs. Never have used the wristlet. I actually ended up selling it. But this bag, I have definitely put through the ringer. It is one of my oldest bags in my collection as well. I think I got it the year after I got the Speedy. And I do believe that for the Louis Vuitton fashion house, the Speedy and the Neverfull are such classic that you do no wrong owning both, in my opinion. Now, my third and final bag from my Louis Vuitton family is the Pochette Metis in also the Monogram print. I have used and abused this bag. She is by far my favorite travel handbag. I take her on all my trips. I love the fact that she has the top handle, which I can use, you know, if we're doing a night out for dinner, but she also has her crossbody strap. Now, back when I got this baby, it was impossible to find her in the stores. I would walk into every Louis Vuitton store that I would see and ask, and people would just be like, no. It was back when even wait lists were around. You need to get on the wait list, or no, unfortunately we don't have any in stock, we don't know when we'll have any in. And I actually ended up walking into a store here in my hometown of Miami, asked the SA if they had it available, and to my surprise she said, we actually do have it. It was on hold for someone, but they haven't come to pick it up, so it's yours if you want it. Oh my god. That was like the best thing that anybody could have told me that day. I was so excited to bring her home with me, and like I said, I really do think that this is a bag that I will keep for a very long time. So up next we have my holy grail handbag, my dream handbag, and that would be the Celine luggage tote in the micro size. Isn't she a beauty? I love the little robot face. It gets me every time. Now, this handbag, there's so much behind it, really. I never thought I was gonna have it in my collection, to be quite honest with you. I would drive my husband crazy talking about it all the time. And for my 30th birthday, we actually had a trip to Dubai. But before we made it to Dubai, he actually surprised me in the airport that we would be making a pit stop in Paris for 2 days. And during those 2 days, we were actually gonna visit the Celine store and purchase this handbag. So I was over the moon. Just the fact that, you know, going to Dubai already was big enough of a gift. You know, to put this on top was just an amazing, amazing birthday, and one that I will never forget. Now, to my surprise, I went in actually looking for the mini size, which is a little bit larger than this one, thinking that that would be the perfect size. And, you know, I felt like the micro, which is this one here that I got, is just perfect. It fits so much, and being an all leather handbag, it can get pretty heavy, so you don't want to overstuff it. So I feel it's just the perfect handbag to hold the perfect amount of things. I love it to take it on nights out when we go to dinner, but it's also such a versatile handbag that I can wear jeans and a t-shirt and it looks cute dressed casually as well. So this one will forever stay in my collection for obvious reasons. And to this day, every time I look at her, it puts a huge smile on my face. Now, moving on to another piece that was acquired through a birthday, we have the Saint Laurent LouLou bag, and this is in the medium size in this beautiful, beautiful neutral color. I don't know if you guys are catching on to the pattern, but I do really enjoy my handbags in these nudes and these warm neutral colors, just simply because it's easier to grab and match with anything that you want to wear them with. I feel like when you have a pop of color, it limits the selection of outfits that you can choose to go with it. But I have been thinking about actually adding a pop of color to my collection, just because I do feel like maybe a blue or a red would be a nice touch to the whole collection itself. But as of right now, we're basically sticking with neutrals. Now for this one, the backstory is kind of funny, so I will share. My husband, actually, we were staying at a beach house for my birthday almost 2 years ago, and then we had the family come join us a couple of days after, and as soon as the family walked in, they had a cake which was the same shape, basically the same style of this bag. And I was so surprised. At first it looked like the bag itself, but it looked like the small size. So in my mind I was like, oh my god, he got the wrong size handbag. And then I saw it was a cake, so I was like, oh, okay, I love the meaning behind it. He knew that I had been wanting the bag. And then after we cut the cake, sang happy birthday, he actually brought out a box, and in there was the correct handbag with the correct size. I love this bag. I love the fact that it has the option to wear it as a shoulder bag. You can also do crossbody. For me, it's a little bit too big for my body frame and I prefer the shoulder look better, but it has the option to also be worn crossbody. Overall, this bag is one that I usually tend to lean more when we're going out to dinner at night, but it's also versatile enough that you can wear it through the day. Now, I do want to get into the newest baby to join the collection, and that is the Guccissima camera handbag. And I must say, I am a little bit obsessed. I really had been wanting a black bag for so long and felt like this one was just such a great addition to the family. I don't lean towards black bags a lot. I'm more of neutral tones like you guys have already seen. But it's always nice to have a good black versatile bag in your collection, and this one is exactly that. And I'm just so happy that she joined the family. That does end my collection of luxury handbags, but the collection does continue with some more high street handbags, and I wanted to start with this one, which I got in a Paris boutique. The brand is the Pourchette. It was the first time that I had actually seen the brand or heard of it. We actually were walking around the neighborhood of Luggage, and it has a certain side that is surrounded by little boutiques all around, and I just walked into one, and this one totally gave me Fenty Peekaboo vibes, so that is the reason why I was drawn to it. It is a pretty large bag. It also has a crossbody strap so that you have that versatility. For me, I only wear it top handle and I love the look of it. I just think it looks so chic. And I love accessorizing it also with the bandeaus. So it also has that option just to give it a different look overall. Now we have here the Furla, and I think it's called Metropolis handbag. They no longer sell this style in the stores. You can probably find it, on pre-love sites like maybe Poshmark, but I absolutely love this handbag. I actually wish I would have gotten it in black just because it's so simple, yet it's such a cute design to it in my opinion. I love the S-lock feature here, and it's currently stuffed, but it also has a crossbody option. So I feel like this is a good option to have, when you're going maybe to a wedding or a more elegant event. I love this color. I do think that it's very neutral, and I do feel like it can go either as an accent tone to your outfit, or you can also make it match all throughout. Personally, I was drawn more to this one rather than the black, but at the end of the day, I did think that a black version of this one would have been more versatile. The leather is super strong, super durable. I've had this bag probably for about 3 years and it looks brand new. Talking about adding the black clutch option, I opted for this Michael Kors, and I must say that it fits pretty much everything what I was looking for in the black clutch. It does have a back slip pocket, which is super convenient just to put my phone in and have easy access to. You'll see it has a couple of compartments here. It has a slim one up front and then one to add more items in the back. It also does come with a strap which you can use to have crossbody. Like I said, I barely lean towards the black bags, but it's nice to have one in your collection in case there is an event that comes up and you do need one. So I did say how I wanted to add that pop of color into my collection, and as of right now, this is the pop of color that we currently have. This bag is from Rebecca Minkoff and it is their Megan Tote. It is such a cute size. I really do enjoy using this bag. It does come with a long shoulder strap, which gives you the option to also use it crossbody. So I love the versatility of the bag itself. This pocket in the front, I have yet to use it. I just don't think it's convenient to get in and out of, but it does have a very nice tassel to go along with it. And then it does have the signature Rebecca Minkoff hook right here as a nice detail. So I have also carried it top handle, believe it or not, even though it's so tiny. As of right now, this is that extra pop of color that I've been craving. Soon enough, maybe we'll add that red or that blue. Now let's get into some handbags that I feel like everybody should at least own one of them in their lifetime. And that is the infamous Longchamp Le Pliage. I am obsessed with these bags. I'm so obsessed that I actually have 3 in total. This one I added when we were visiting France. It is the shorter handle, as you can see. This one I recently bought just for travel because I do love the color. And then this one is just kind of a souvenir that I have with me from a trip that we took, and then we actually ended up living in Paris for 7 months. So this bag, I use it, but I don't use it as much as I should. I more or less just like to display it and look at it and remember all the good times we had while we lived in Paris. Now, why do I believe that everyone should own at least one of these in their collection? It's just such a great bag overall. The material of the bags are nylon, so it is super durable. I feel with like moms, if you want to take them to put out your stuff when you're taking the kids to the park, or to use for travel, even for work. It packs a lot. You can fit a 13-inch laptop here very comfortably. They are just basically an open space, so if you do want, you can add an organizer just so that it's easier for you to get your stuff in and out of. I personally just like to use it like that. Since I do carry so many pouches, what I do is that I just make sure that I line all my pouches, and then it makes it easier for me to use. But the fact that you can use this and not have to worry about it getting damaged, about it getting dirty. If it does, it's literally just a quick wipe down and then you're good to go. I have been caught in the rain, pouring rain with these bags, and the inside, nothing at all will get damaged. It doesn't penetrate through. I do believe that, you know, it's such a good addition to any collection just because of the versatility. Like I said, they do have the shorter top handle, and then they do have the longer one so that you can use as a shoulder strap. But the shorter one can also be a cute look if you want to use it for nights out. And their color selection is like none other. They come out with seasonal colors, but then they have their regulars. So I highly recommend you guys checking these out. Now we are taking a very exciting beach vacation coming up in the next month or so. So I wanted to add a fun pop of color to the collection for this vacation. It's not an everyday bag, and it's not a bag that I will be using very often, but I thought it was Perfect for the beach. Now, I have had mixed reviews when I've shown it to my husband and my friends. Some of them are like, yeah, it's super cute, and some of them are like, what is that and where are you taking that? This is a Vince Camuto. I don't know if I mentioned that. And I mean, it has everything. I really haven't even opened it up. Like, you can see the tag. I ended up getting it in Poshmark because this is an older style. I remember seeing it last year, but I just didn't grab it then. It came with the dust bag, and it's also stuffed at the moment. But what I do like about it is that it does come with a shoulder strap. It's not adjustable, but just the fact that you have that option is great, especially for the beach. If you pack it a little bit too heavy, you have the option to carry it on your shoulder and be hands-free and more comfortable. I know I did say that the Pourchette Metis is my ultimate travel bag, but if I did have to choose one bag that I will forever have for all my travels, it would be the Hermes Birkin Jet Setter backpack in the small size. Now, I currently have it accessorized with this Fendi bandeau, which I think looks so cute. I either put it as a bow here or I wrap it around the handle. But this bag, to me, is the ultimate travel bag. It's so versatile because you have a variety of ways that you can actually use it. You have the option of carrying it top handle like so. It obviously has the backpack straps to carry it, but these two straps can be removed and you can actually hook them on each of the side and join them together up top, and it becomes a long crossbody strap. So just the fact that you have all those options, if you really think about it, you can just travel with this bag and not carry anything else. Now, unfortunately, Hermes Birkin did close its doors, I want to say about 2 to 3 years ago, and I personally was devastated. But you can still find these in a lot of pre-loved websites. They do have a larger size, which is also great for moms because, like I said, you can use it as a backpack, so it's convenient and it'll obviously hold a lot more. But I did have the larger size at one point, and then I grabbed the smaller one. And to me, the smaller one was more fitted for my lifestyle. I personally love this bag. I've considered selling it, and then I'm like, why would you make such a dumb mistake? On the backpack note, I also own this Tory Burch nylon backpack, and it is a little bit larger than the previous one that I showed. I actually bought this one just to use as my personal item when we travel. Sometimes I don't want to be carrying a purse and I want to be hands-free. It fits quite a lot. It also fits a laptop, in case you were wondering. A 13-inch fits in here good. This pocket is very large, also very handy to grab, you know, your things, passport, a small wallet. So I really like it. It's simple, but it can get the job done. And I actually ended up paying less than $100 in the outlet for it. So it was a great steal. Now, I do have some honorable mentions, and these are just handbags that, in my opinion, the price tag is not worth it, or unfortunately, I haven't been able to add one to my collection because the price tag is so high. So I want to start off with this little dupe of the Bottega Veneta pouch. I love that handbag. I think it's so cool and so chic, but I'm not going to pay that price tag for that handbag. I do also think that it's very trendy. I did like it enough that I thought I'd go for a dupe, and this one I ended up finding it in Shein, which was a great deal. Overall, it's just a cute little bag to have. It doesn't have to be high-end and hold a huge price tag. It's just a fun bag to have in my collection. Now, as a handbag addict like I am, and you probably are as well, then most likely the Birkin or the Hermes brand itself is the end-all be-all handbag. I unfortunately have not been able to add one to my collection yet, but I do hope that in the years to come, one of them will join the family. As of right now, I have this cute little one with me. Let me actually take off the stuffing. I keep it stuffed just so it doesn't lose its shape, but it's just a plastic clear Birkin. I want to say it's like a 25. The idea behind it was obviously to use it for a beach bag. I love that it's clear so you can see all of my items inside, But really what I wanted was to see how much I like this size, so when the time comes I know which one to choose from. I did also order it from Shein. I don't know if they have it available, but I will try to find some and link them down below for you guys. I do really enjoy using it, and every time that I look at it, it makes me smile because I think of that one day when I'll finally be able to add a Hermes Birkin to the family. Alright guys, so that is the end to my handbag collection. Let me know, out of all the handbags that I showed you, which one was your favorite, which one you absolutely hated. Don't worry, I will not be offended. Tell me if you've had any of these handbags, and if you had, how have you used them? How have you liked them? I would love to start a conversation down below in the comment section. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.